Welcome to Indie Music Live, episode 183. As always, I'm JoeJoeKeys. We got a great show tonight, everybody. We have Movie Club with Navy SEAL, their new single that's out, and we're going to check out the video. We also have featured artist Todd Barrow from Texas. Everything's bigger in Texas. He's not wearing that cool hat, though. He's wearing a hat, but not that cool hat. And then we also have Lillimure coming up tonight with her song Something. I actually booked her as featured artist here in about 3 or 4 weeks, so I'm looking forward to that. And we also have Mr. Chris Swan hanging out as panel guest. And with that, here's Mr. Skinny Squish Chris Swan and David Werba. Chris has some big news. I just want to get right to it, man. What's your big news, dude? You got some huge news. Well, small news. I don't know. What is it? How does that work?
Whose news? My news?
Yeah, your news. You got some good life goal stuff.
Yeah, man. Well, I joined Overeaters Anonymous a couple years ago, and not a couple years ago. It was a year and a half ago. And yeah, man, just been working hard on the health journey. But yeah, I just hit a milestone, which is exciting. Just hit a 200 pounds lost milestone.
Wow.
So I started at 505, and now I'm at 305. So that's the lowest I've ever been in my adult life. So I'm just really thankful for that. And it's the program that I'm in and everything around that and God that has made the difference for me, man. So it's been really, really good.
And I've known you since 1997.
Yep.
And so I've seen you go through many, many struggles. So I mean, we don't live near each other right now, but I can definitely tell the change. And I told you before, I think this is the one. It's just like quitting smoking or anything like that, When it finally happens, it happens. And so congratulations, dude.
Yeah.
Dave, sorry to cut you off.
No, man. No, it's all right, man. I was just going to say, it's like he lost another human being, like his Siamese brother.
He lost a whole me pretty much. Like,
yeah, it's crazy, right? It's
crazy. If this is the first show anyone's watching and you think we're making it up, just go back like 2 years.
Yeah.
Look at Chris. I mean, you'll see the difference.
I've never seen your face so skinny. Like that's part of it that I can always just tell.
I've really been working out my face a lot. So I think that's why I've lost most of the weight there. Yeah. A lot of chin up.
Well, yeah, we don't want to go in how you're working out your face, but go into that. We're not going to go into that right now. What's the street? What is it? South Grand? Is that where all the face still exercisers work? Anyway, let's check out some tunes. Movie Club, Navy SEAL. We just did a review on this on the website. The video is really cool, like the tune, and it's a duo. It's instrumental, and the song's dedicated to who, Dave?
I'm not sure.
Guitar player, some surf guitar player.
Dick Dale.
Yes.
Okay.
Is that what it is?
I don't know. I didn't catch that little blurb.
I'm not a surf guitar connoisseur, although I love it. So anyway, Movie Club, Navy SEAL. Check it out. We'll be right back. from LA, I believe, is Movie Club with their song Navy SEAL, dedicated to what Dave called Dick Dale, right? Is that his name?
We're guessing.
Probably should have looked that up over the break. But cool band. Chick drummers are always really cool, number one. Sorry, female drummers are always really cool. I don't want to offend anybody. But chick drummers are really cool. And I like surf rock. One of my all-time favorite bands are called Starflyer 59, and it's like surf rock, shoegazer rock. But I always had a real appreciation for, Beach Boys and all that type of stuff. So, Chris Swan, we're going to go with you again.
Yeah, man.
Dave's going to sit there quietly. And
Yeah, I was just going to listen. No, I dug it. I like the, the Southern California thing. I like the retroness of it. I thought the video was kind of a nice matching of the song too, like a kind of underground retro vibe with the effects and the spray paint. I don't know. It took me back to a different time, and I'm guessing that's what they were trying to do. So yeah, it's not totally my thing either, but I think it sounded really cool. I like the 2-person sound. It's a big sound for 2 people. The white chicks. The White Stripes, is that what they're called? Yeah.
Oh, you stole my. Oh, man.
White Chicks.
You stole my reference, dude.
Oh, sorry. Well, I'll just reference them to the White Chicks. You can talk about the other reference. So, yeah, man, it was cool. I dig it. I would like to hear the rest of their music, see if, like, all their stuff is like that or if it's just a one-off kind of thing. But yeah, it's cool.
Now, I'm glad I saw that video. Honestly, that's kind of what I pictured, because I'd heard the song before I saw the video, and that was cool. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, Chris. Like the White Stripes, except no vocals. I'm pissed. I didn't have time to look up the band, like the bio and everything. I'm not sure if all of their other music is instrumental like this, but
you're fired.
Yeah, I mean, I hope I don't get canned after the show. No, but it was cool. It was great. It was a cool vibe. I can see them actually just setting up, just like in the video, just kind of near the beach and playing and just doing their thing. And it's cool, man.
I don't think there's any bass in that song really either, was there?
No.
Didn't sound like it. So cool stuff. So thanks, guys. Hope to hear more from you. They were a free submission, by the way, on the website, indiemusicplus.com. Go there, click submit music, and show us what you got. Also, in running some sales for the rest of the month, so you want to go to the website and check those out. I'm setting up a carousel to
high tech.
Yeah, fancy. We're getting fancy here. So this is when I bring in the featured artist of the night, Mr. Todd Barrow out of Texas. And Rob's going to set up the chat. I think he's ready. Okay, cool. Todd, how you doing, man? We've been promoting your music for, I don't know, a while now, actually, like a couple singles here and there. I actually thought we did a review on you on the website, but I couldn't find it. And then I looked through our store, and I'm like, no, we never actually did. So that's pretty cool. You stuck out to me, man. This new song, Hell and Back, is pretty cool. So how you doing? Who are you, and why are you here? Tell us about yourself.
Well, I'm a Texas country artist, and I just like to connect with those that are in the industry, and any kind of opportunity like this is really cool. I love live interviews, whether it's radio, television, whatever. But you guys have a great format. I'm enjoying the show so far, and
cool.
It's really a cool vibe, man.
So tell us about Hell and Back then real quick, and we'll take a little snippet, come back, get deeper with Dave.
Yeah, Hell and Back, it's just a song about trying to be faithful to your spouse, your wife, your girlfriend, in the society we live in, there's a lot of cheating going on, Alan Jackson talked about that, who's cheating who, whose car's parked next door, that kind of thing. So, and country music it tells a story about real life. And this song was about, just going through the gruesome pain of getting, where your woman's mad at you or ticked off, and you got to deal with that, and you're just frustrated, and you want to make things right, and you want to restore everything back to that. So you've been to hell and back, and you ain't going back. So it's just a really cool story. I love this tune. It's got a lot of good hooks to it as well.
Yeah, you don't want to spend time in the doghouse with the bloodhound from the video before.
Right? Oh, okay. Yeah, the doghouse.
Just had my 20th anniversary myself, so I know what you're talking about, sir.
Yeah, you got to treat her right, man.
Cool. So let's check that out. We'll be right back. Rob, hit it.
Thanks, but no thanks, darling. I've been down that road before. You look good, and I can't say I'm not tempted, that's for sure. Like my pappy always said, once bit, twice shy. A year ago I could not say no, but I can't tonight. 'Cause I've been to hell and back. Saw a good love almost slip through the cracks, but she forgave me and it's a fact. I ain't going through hell and back. Call me a fool, girl, for turning you down. Go spread your rumors all over this town. Call me a loser, you can take your pick, but I'm no two-timing backwoods hick. I've been to hell and back. Saw a good love almost slip through the cracks, but she forgave me and it's a fact. I ain't going through hell and back. You can say I learned my lesson. I learned my lesson well. I chose me a new direction that don't lead straight to hell. I made my decision to straighten up and fly right. A year ago I could not say no.
All right, Todd, I was telling you before the show, man, just the mixing on this is stellar, and it like really smooth. When you put on the headphones, I encourage people to do this with this tune. The panning, just the way where everything is placed in the background is it's just awesome. So we promise you got to do a shout out for your mixing guy. So you want to mention that?
Yeah, Greg White. He has a studio called SG Studios in White Settlement, Texas, and he is phenomenal. He knows exactly where it needs to be. We work together a lot, and he actually has my mixing down just to a science. And so, there's always the creative side of it too, and we just kind of put our heads together, and this one came out really nice, and he's just an amazing guy.
Yeah, in the indie music scene where a lot of people are doing the stuff themselves, we don't get a lot of music that kind of meets that standard of that kind of mixing. So again, great job by him. But so you say in your bio here, it's like one of your goals, it's like you just want to put a smile on people's face, right? And that's what happened to me when I was listening. I mean, it's just a great tune. It's really smooth, country, down home feel, old school.
Right.
But here's my question for you, man, and we can kind of branch off from here. Going through your website, which is it's toddbarrowmusic.com. Start going through the bio here. It's like, and I find this. So you're a member of American Songwriter Magazine, American Podcast, British Country Music Association, Texas Country Music. It just keeps going on and on. Like there's a couple dozen associations that you're a member of. Harry Fox Agency, Rihugu Music. Like, I'm like, okay, interesting. I'm just sitting here thinking, is that a strategy, or are you just like, you know what? I'm going to go out there. I'm going to join every group I can and have that be the way that I get out into the world, as opposed to like the younger generation where it's purely social media, where
Right.
that's what am I right in saying that?
Yeah, you're right. And, you have to keep pushing forward. And in this market, there's a gazillion people doing it, right? I mean, everybody's picking up a guitar or something, taking a photo, or, to try to make an image of themselves, to try to get into the music industry. There's a lot of there's not a lot of, I hate to say this, but the talented people kind of get put behind the scenes or pushed away. I think a lot of non-talented people are out there trying to make it happen, and which really kind of upsets me, because I really feel like there's so many good talented artists out there, bands, that they've got the right stuff to make it from, you know, we're talking about the standard of the industry. But back to your question, I really try to get associated with as many people or those that are involved in the industry as I can, because I find out, I have found that they kind of put you out there. They know somebody who knows somebody, and they connect you with somebody. And it's all about connections. It's all about, you know, who you know, right? The old saying, it's not what you know, but it's who you know. And it's finding those right people and that right chemistry that I have found my success. So that's what I continue to do, is just reach out.
No, it's almost like unfortunately forgotten approach or dismissed approach, where it's just like strictly offline, like real networking, where you're actually like meeting people in person, you know, talking about music, you know, developing a relationship, rather than having all of your networking consist of Twitter, and where it's like you never talk to anybody. But I mean, that's like the world we live in. I'm not saying people do it. We encourage people to, you know, use social media because it helps kind of build your brand and awareness, but never to only do that, and never like talk to anyone or leave your house or anything, because actually, like,
it's a lost art. You know, the person-to-person conversation, and a lot of these venues that I go and play, they want to talk to you in person. They don't care about your website. They don't care about your social media. They don't care how many followers you have, and they're not going to stream you on Spotify because they don't even know what it is. But so they want that personal touch, you know. So that's what I want to try to bring back, or I try to work on, is getting to know people, you know, and bring that in the mix.
All right. So all these organizations, do you actually like go to their events and, you know, be active in all their communities and everything?
Yeah, I do. I often go to a lot of the conventions or whatever they're hosting, or a lot of times they want me to come perform, or, you know,
there you go.
Just talk to their people, you know.
Yeah.
So,
you get shows out of it without even asking.
You do.
I'm sure.
You do. And go ahead.
No, I was going to say, what's next for you, man? Like, what is this? Are you just going to keep making albums for the next 20 years? Keep going with this, or what?
Well, you know, I have some stuff in the works. I am working on an album or an EP. We're trying to figure that out. So I've got some good contacts and those that I stay in touch with that we're working on to take it to the next level. So I can't do this by myself, and anybody out there who says they can do it by themselves is crazy. You got to have a network, and you got to have people that are going to get behind you and help you. So, and I'm not afraid to ask for help. I'm not, and I'm still learning, I'm still a student, and I always will be,
Well, at least you became a teacher for a small moment tonight, because I encourage people to go to toddbarrowmusic.com and look at his approach. Like maybe work it into your own approach. Maybe you're only doing social media and you don't do this stuff. This isn't only country, what we're talking about. Those are the organizations that are close to his genre. So there's others. There's thousands of others. So I encourage people to go and look into that. But Todd, we're going to move on. Thanks so much for coming by. We wish to have you back, man, and have a great night.
Rob, thank you, Chris. Appreciate you guys so much.
Yeah, absolutely, man. So we got this next tune. I believe it's by Lillimure. It's called Something. Let's check it out. Right there.
I can wrap my head around. songs late at night, my mind fills with doubt. Tickets clouded and shattered, words drown in my mouth. But there's nothing I'd rather do. Recently I've seen the mask take a toll on you, and I'm sorry that there wasn't more that I could do. Whoa, I love you. They say everything happens for a reason. I don't know if I believe it, but at least something to hold on to. And they say everything happens for a reason. I don't know if I believe it, but at least something to hold on to. Last night I don't remember what I said, but I know that I meant it. You got a lot on your mind, so do I. You need the space, and I get it. There's a lot I gotta figure out before I know what to do. But I promise, oh I promise.
That was something by Lillimure. Whoa, that was really something right there by Lillimure. But no, this is cool. I got a few points here I wanted to mention before we bring in Mr. Swan. It's pretty rare. It's pretty rare. First of all, I mean, I liked it. I think it's a great tune, kind of a, indie jazzy pop type of flavor. I was thinking maybe a little kind of like Norah Jones, just in terms of that smooth delivery that she has. I like the retro style video. I was definitely feeling it. So this is rare. She's the front woman. She's playing rhythm guitar, but those are somewhat complex chords.
Oh,
and, so she's a player. She knows what she's doing, and she has such a nice voice. Not even looking at her hand. I mean, that's usually a sign of mastery of an instrument.
She's only 19 too, by the way.
Oh, wow. Yeah. I mean, beautiful young lady for sure. I like the sound, but Chris, what do you think?
Yeah, man, this is my jam, dude. I love this song. I love this group. I definitely want to check out more. It reminds me, it reminds me a lot. I was in this band back in the day with this guy, Joe Lidkey. Can I say your last name? And we were in a band together a long time ago. But it reminds me a lot of stuff we were into then, so it takes me back to the 90s Jamiroquai era, you know what I mean? And same thing that you said, this like legit musicians playing like legit music, like jazz chords over like, funk groove beats. I could listen to that all day long. She's got a great voice. And it looks like it was just recorded live. I don't know if it was overdubbed, maybe it was, but man, really.
I think they count off in the beginning.
Yeah, so I think it was just all live.
Yeah, very good live recording.
Yeah, so great performance for just a live take. Great voice, great songs. I like the words. I dug the melody. I dig the jazzy, groovy thing. I could listen to.
Yeah, man, that is kind of your. That's the stuff that you play on Facebook, like your daily stuff. That's kind of that kind of feel.
Totally my jam. So I was excited to hear something like this getting submitted, man. It's just good to know that like people are still making music like this, that can run a little deeper and can show a little musicianship but still be catchy and poppy at the same time. So
yeah, man. So
we're a little musicianship.
Yeah. So we're having them on in a few weeks, Joe, or
a couple weeks she'll be on. Cool. So
all right.
So Chris, what are you up to? Tell everybody what you're up to lately and give us the spiel, the little update.
Yeah, thanks, buddy. I have a new single coming out on October 1st. I'm putting out a new single every first of the month this year. So I have a new single coming out. It's I'm releasing 12 singles that are all like the 12 principles to a kind of happy, fulfilled life kind of a thing. So October 1st, my new one is coming out. It's called Education. So I'm excited about that. And also every Monday on my Facebook page, Mondays at 12 o'clock Central Time, I'm doing what's called lunch break concerts. And it's just a short little 15-minute concert right at noon for people to grab their lunch on their lunch break. And I just want to provide something for people who have a long week, and Monday is a hard day, when you have a whole week ahead of you at work. So just wanted to do something that gives them a little break, gives them a little lift early in the week. So it's just a little 15-minute concert. We do them every Monday at my Facebook page at noon Central. So we'd love to see you there. Tune in.
Let me get this straight. You're delivering lunch to people? through your
Yes.
Facebook page. What?
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
kidding.
delivering lunch through my Facebook page every Monday. I deliver 15
Soul
meals.
food for the soul. All right.
Yes, food for
Any
the
final
soul.
words, David?
No, man. Next time Chris is on, he's going to be sub 300. So say goodbye to
Let's root him on.
over 300, man.
Cool. So Rob Hicks, Hixvideo, pushing all the buttons, making us look good every Tuesday night live on YouTube. That's Hixvideo on the social webs, the social internet, the social media stuff. I'm ready for some peanut butter and jelly. So we're gonna head out. We'll talk to you next week. Peace out.
Used to